Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
Eating ice cream.
This guy's
He's gonna eat ice cream.
This is a terrible bet to myself. I just cleaned this.
I was gonna let it go, but he was like using the sleeve. I said, "Yo, what is
Throw a
that?"
napkin. Episode.
Bim, I promise you, if you do not make this into some kind of clip, I will fight you.
Hey, yo,
You let him live on
I
the
love
last
him.
one.
Nah, I love him too much.
You let him live on the last one.
Leave him alone. Let him alone. But she's a bully. That's what she is.
You let him live on the last one.
We did the pork rind things to him already.
And
That's
then
enough.
the next one we let him live.
Jen, it's enough.
Taco Bell wings.
Taco what?
No, Taco Bell chicken wings.
Jen, it's
That
enough.
was a good one.
That was crazy. Jen, it's enough.
You can make the clip. It's fine.
No.
No, we're not gonna do the Taco Bell one, but he owes us one.
He owes us one. He owes one. He looked at me. I'm all covered in that chewing gum. You do. I do.
Yeah, she got a point. All right, I'm sorry. Go
You're
ahead,
a
there.
wild man, yo.
What?
I don't want to bring up anything sensitive, but Dennis and Stacey moved out already?
Oh,
I know. I wasn't sure.
damn, man.
I wasn't sure.
All right, go ahead, Darren. You can start the podcast and eat your ice cream.
Episode
I can't, yo. This is still a cone.
227.
There's no place like home.
A place like home. You got like a Regina King.
There's no place like I mean, no place, child. Woo!
Darren, what era is she from? She comes out the time machine to come pod. she talks about she watches reruns. No, Darren, she goes to the 70s to watch on her TV.
It's Thursday? It's Thursday?
Oh, I gotta get back.
It's Wednesday.
I gotta get back.
I'll be back.
I gotta get back to the future.
Get
I'm
my
on to
DeLorean.
you. Because who just knows the intro to 227 just like that?
Not me. Welcome to the episode of Please Delete This. In the basement, we have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
Oh, girl.
I'm so jealous right now. That's
I
the
know.
other thing.
I know. The intro to
Shut up.
Amen is another one.
Come on.
Yeah, why do you know that?
Shine on me. Don't play me, Darren. What do you, why do I know that?
Why do you?
You knew it?
I barely. That's all I got. That and like the little jump rope.
He said, that's all I got. That's all you need, baby.
Oh, this is crazy. Y'all black as hell.
Be the crazy shit, right?
Y'all black as hell.
I make fun of the wife because, she's half Spanish. I don't make fun of her because she's half Spanish, half
Yeah, you
black.
do. No, it's okay.
But every so often, her black side be like, in control. The other day, she made me sit and watch the first episode of, what was it, Gary Coleman's show?
Different strokes.
Like, the first episode of Different Strokes. I kept looking at her like, what are we watching?
What are the Black History Month is happening? On this day.
I kept looking at it, and it made me recognize I never knew how it started. Like, I never knew.
Because why would we, Darren? It was appointment TV. If you didn't watch it when the original aired.
That's it.
That was it.
You just came into this thing that was happening.
That stuff's
Yeah, I
in a
just
time
feel that-
capsule. It's not meant for us to watch from the beginning, for real.
You know what's funny? We do that sometimes. So we watched the first episode ahead of the class.
Oh, what the?
Bim,
What the
I didn't-
hell?
I didn't call for this.
What?
The whole time I was like, can we change this now?
And Cheers.
Okay, but head of the class, my G?
I forgot how it came
Talk about deep cut. Damn.
And there was something else that Alf. We watched the first episode of Alf.
Shout out to Alf, yo.
And we watched
the
the
whole
first-
Mel Mac,
Hell yeah. And we watched the first episode of, it was a cartoon. Inspector Gadget.
Classic. I was talking about him the other day.
Yeah.
Idol.
So you can let your wife know we do that too sometimes.
Just cause.
Oh, then what am I watching?
But how does the show start? I don't know. Let's go find out.
It was simpler times.
Oh, man, and they were wild. Like, they were saying everything, Bim.
When TV was good.
Oh,
Darren.
man.
When television
Oh,
was
you
good.
they can say that?
Oh man, if I catch like a little bit of Archie Bunker or the Jeffersons,
Oh, I always watch it when I see it on that little. What's that channel that be on?
TV Land.
The local one. I don't got cable like that. What's the one where you put
My
the,
RI TV?
There you bang. She knows it.
I also don't got no money, bro.
So how you be watching when you say TV Land? They still got that?
I don't know. I was guessing because
She came out the time machine again. Like, I didn't. I mean, TV. What a relic.
You got startled. Oh. Huh?
How'd you know? Were you recently watching it yet?
I got real authentic tears right now. You're not gonna come at
I'm
me
on
like
to
that.
you. You got a secret life, yo.
Did we intro ourselves already?
Yes.
Okay.
You eating that ice cream good, boy. For real.
Talking about intro.
So listen. The wife is pregnant. Everybody knows.
About to get
And
in.
as
Hear,
a
hear.
result, I have cravings for things. I've been dying for like yellow cake.
I love yellow.
Like yellow cake or wedding cake. I don't know why.
You ain't just get some?
And not yet. I've been supplementing everything else. This is like my second ice cream helping
Soraya,
this week.
help.
True.
That's it. Get you a bunch of little cakes.
So I can just do that.
It's a good Friday treat.
To tie into that, she's got this strawberry crunch cupcake, which is my favorite of the cupcakes.
That's what I bought.
Oh, it's good, so good. It's so good. It's so good, Ben.
Is it? I haven't been there in a little bit. Shane,
So
don't lie.
good. So good.
And so then
good.
recently she made a strawberry crunch cheesecake. And so I had to go out there and get me some.
Had to.
Ooh,
I had to.
strawberry. Was it
Yeah,
good?
yeah, it was so good. And then tying into that more, in the middle of April, McDonald's is gonna have a strawberry crunch McFlurry.
That machine gonna break every 10 minutes. Why are they doing this?
I was like,
That sounds good.
that sounds so good. If
That-
you just want to take it a step further,
That
put some-
machine will not be working. Don't set yourself up. It will not be working.
I need that.
Nah, it's
Go
not gonna
to
happen.
McDonald's with your wrench and so I got it.
I got it. No,
I
it's
got
fine.
it. No,
I
no,
used
no.
to work at Burger King. I know how to put it back together.
That thing, oof,
I
man.
used to work at Wendy's. You just gotta have more mix. It's fine.
A heavy ass bag. That bag is mad heavy. Right? It's all awkward too. You got you tall ass. He just not got it. It's just right in the top.
Yeah, but it was still annoying.
I hated doing that.
And the fact that they put 2 bags in one box, why?
What are
It's
we
so
doing?
heavy. There's children that work here.
Yo, it's true.
Well, it said on the application, can you lift 50 pounds?
That is also true. That is also true. Jen
most
lied.
of the applications for any job be like, and I know,
New York Times.
say must be able to lift 50 pounds.
Requirement. Just in case.
I'm mad he has enough sample size to be able to be like confidently like no
Fam,
for
No,
all.
no. Most of them say that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like I
More than enough. In
confident.
mad genre. Is that genres for work? Do you say work genre?
Yo, mad
Or
work
fields.
industries.
Fields.
Mad
Yes,
industries.
fields.
There you go.
Feels.
I like fields.
Guys, I feel, speaking of work and stuff,
Let's show it.
it's gonna sound odd coming from me. I think I'm like no longer in the like mind frame to do IT.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
What happened?
I've been wrestling with it for the past therapy session here. I've been wrestling with it for the past like month, 2 months or so. Like I'm just not there in the IT realm. Like I don't know if it's me or if it's the place I'm working or if it's what I'm doing. But I have no want to do, like I still do the work obviously, but I don't really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe it's just not challenging. Well, I mean, no, this is challenging. Like, I don't know the stuff that I'm doing, and I have to learn it. But I'm no longer somewhat fulfilled by this.
So, what do you do for work exactly for the listeners and for
Yeah,
me who
so I'm a
forget?
And
network.
for Jen, because I literally don't know.
I'm a network administrator. Currently, I handle projects with different companies that need to have different things implemented, or I set up new environments for clients, whether it be a physical environment, like in their place of work, or a virtual environment. So it includes standing up servers and stuff in the cloud, and getting everything to work nicely with each other. Sometimes it's just implementing a different software that will add to their security, like Duo and Intune and things like that. And those are all pretty challenging. I don't know. I'm not 100% comfortable with those things before getting where I am. Now, I've done it a couple of times. I've done a couple of deployments, and I'm used to it now. And I also have one company that I'm their U.S.-based support where, I handle pretty much all their things, including in their network. So I have a good grasp of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I don't have any
Passion.
passion. And it sounds like kind of, to me, a little weird, because it's like who has a strong passion for their work?
My wife.
Your wife is a different breed, just like mine.
Yeah. But you know what? I think maybe recently with like how the world has changed a little bit, more people are realizing if you find just a hustle that, like, if you can turn something that you love into a hustle, then you're good. But I think maybe I accepted a long time ago, I don't have to love my job.
Yeah.
It just has to be not annoying so I can make money. And then supplement that bread into stuff to make more.
Right.
That came down the road. But now when you run into that crossroads where, hey, I got the job that I wanted, but now I don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so for a while I've been like, okay, is it just me or is it the place? Because at the place where I am, I don't see much of a trajectory. There's no, forward movement until somebody moves. And so that's like kind of like, maybe it's just a place. So maybe it's just where I am. But
are you even looking to do that? Like climb the corporate ladder? Like what's your own end goal?
and so
Because we got a promotion party ready.
You need to stop. You need to stop.
I forgot.
I don't know.
I bought pencils.
I don't know why you let me
to
keep
buy him
coming
a
here.
printer. The printer was on deck.
I was gonna get you the Shaq printer, the one where you just
Whoa,
pour the
no.
stuff in. Nah,
Damn, she love you.
I would let you
nah,
do
look
It's off the. I wouldn't accept it from you.
no, this is
Take
too
this.
much.
This is much too much. I don't know that I have. At first, I thought maybe I want to manage my own team, and then I was like, I don't, because I don't want to have to babysit somebody. And then I thought maybe a part of me feels like, okay, maybe project management. And even now, I feel like that's the closest next thing, because I know I like being in the IT realm.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be like doing the grunt work of the IT realm.
Because for how long are you going to be the guy that has
To drive.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to drive an hour to go to an IT site to set up things and then to leave and still be getting calls. And and so thankfully, I have some pretty good resources. Shout out to Tosin, who I've been
My
talking
guy.
to. Actually, we've been missing each other. We got to connect on just just things, because he was giving me a couple ideas. I said that he can help me along, but it almost feels a little scary to think, I'm turning 40, about to have my 5th child, and I'm going through a career change.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Life is different, though. Now, this is going to sound crazy, but we know you've had mad jobs. But the act of changing jobs, I almost see it the same as like changing careers. But the difference is you have to develop a knowledge base for this new thing. And it's not like before, man, like where you were at a company for 15 years.
Yeah.
My pension is there, and I don't know if I leave. It's like this big... Man, I jump every 3 years. And I'll develop, a skill base and a rapport. And, Ben, we love you here, and da-da-da. We can do... Nah, I'm out. Because I'm cool. That's it. We're not tied to them, because at least for... Actually, it's kind of similar. There's no, like, career path that makes me the CEO of some company.
Yeah.
And guess what? I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to be CEO at all.
They be jumping off of buildings.
It ain't sweet. And what's the game?
I'm sorry, Darren. It's true. You never hear like the accountant jumped out the window. It's always like the CFO.
The head honcho that everybody was jealous of, and it's like, oh, clearly it ain't that all that's cracked up to be.
Oh boy.
So I figured out it's not. I don't want to climb the corporate ladder. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about title. I want money. I want to make money. I don't want to be a scumbag and make money, but I want to make money and not be annoyed. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Landing in something to where it's like, even if you do switch every couple of years, it's like, so what? Especially nowadays. Learn something new, get into something different, do it, and then guess what? If I don't like it, I'll do something else. We have that luxury. It's way different now. Way, way different. So it's like it's kind of a good thing that you recognize that, because now you kind of use that, and there's fear behind it, but that'll help to propel you into something that brings more joy.
Joy.
Bang. I love it. Good job, guys.
Jen, what's your take?
It sounds.
You ain't got no job, man. Sorry.
I was staying out of it too. I was like, I have nothing to add to this conversation. You saw me. I was sitting back. I was all listening. I'm like, they're interested.
I didn't want to leave you out of the conversation because I appreciate your opinion.
No,
But man, kind of whapped you over the head with that, man. Yeah, we didn't even let you get a word. You like, well.
He said, well, nothing, huh?
Well, you know, don't do this. You know what I'm playing.
Silence.
He grabbed me by the lip.
Was I talking to you?
Oh, y'all
That's
stupid,
funny.
yo. Oh, my
That's
God.
funny.
Dear God.
I think from where I'm sitting, it sounds like your lack of excitement comes from the fact that there's nothing to chase.
There's no carrot to chase.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just you got to the place where you wanted to be, and that's where you're at.
Do you feel like you could potentially supplement that feeling of excitement? You know, I was gonna say with something outside of work, but you don't have the time like that.
I don't have a lot of time to dedicate elsewhere.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I don't want to outright quit.
No,
No, that's just foolish.
Yeah, especially in today's economy and
5 kids.
yeah.
Got mad kids, brother. That's what's up, yo. I like that though.
Somebody gotta do it.
It's funny to think we still haven't wrapped our heads around. There's gonna be another person.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna feel you guys kind of gotta like every other year maybe add something. I feel like that's the thing with y'all.
Yeah. I used to think it was shout out to the Lamberts and Bay. Every time they had their first son, then we had Carter. Then they had Easton, and we had Kaiser. And now the third one, I was like, "Ha, we beat you to it." And I don't think they're gonna.
Okay, I was gonna say unless.
It's weird. I have like baby fever after the fact. It's like I see all these baby things. Of course, my phone is flooded with baby stuff, and I see all the little memories of the kids when they were like little.
Yeah.
And if I could have all 4 of them be like 1.5 again, all at the same time.
That's like the age for real. That's like the age.
Jen, it's so
That's
cute.
The age. Yeah.
Oh,
They're learning how to walk, and they're saying little words, but not too much words.
oh,
They're like nice still.
They come to you when you call them.
Try to help.
They sent
You gonna
me.
clean up?
I got a video of Kaiser when he's little. I was like, oh, so I'm excited for that little.
Bundle of joy.
Yeah, joy.
That's
And
what's up, man.
yeah, but we've started to get stuff ready, and so I guess now it kind of feels like it's setting in a little bit more, and then which makes me more like worried about career change.
Oh yeah.
Because like at least where I'm at, I have a little bit of flexibility, and I can work remote, and they're starting to make us come into the office a bit more. Which is not appreciated at the moment, but what am I gonna say or do?
I told my job I did. I legit told my boss that the other day.
Yeah.
We did reviews and stuff. And I guess I could say it. Yeah. So like he this is the second year he did like a retention bonus because he knows they don't pay me what they should be paying me, so he tries to find ways to supplement it. But with that comes, hey, you got to be here for 12 months. And if not, you got to give us X amount of days notice. So I said before I signed, I said, hey, brother, I appreciate this, but I'm willing to say no offense. If we go back in the office, I'm not staying. He said, no, don't worry.
Please.
I said, I sign it. Look, hey, don't play with me. but it's like, in a weird way, we're in control now.
Yeah.
Because while you're working there, you can... if you find little wriggle room, they hating with that going into the office stuff, but you can learn the other skill while you're there.
Yeah.
Shoot, if you smooth enough, you can even have them pay for it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And then while you're there, you entertain. Because, again, like having the luxury of looking for work or another career while you're employed is ill. Right? There's no stress. There's no pressure. You don't have to rush to do it. You could go to like 10 interviews and realize you don't like it while you still have a job. So it's no pressure, man. Just give it a go.
Thank you, guys.
Well, no
Thank
doubt,
you,
man.
Darren.
Got your back,
Soundboard.
brother.
I appreciate
Come on,
it.
man. Because this is the time, man. I said I will not be useless. I will not be like the assembly line. Where people only knew how to do one thing, and then when robots came and started doing certain steps, a lot of people lost their job. We may see like a shift in a weird way with certain things where a lot of the stuff is IT database. I'm trying to learn SQL now because I want to make sure I'm still able to pivot if I need to. You know, you're not going to age me out or time me out of something. You got to be flexible. Yeah, get that money too. A lot of money out there.
That money, honey.
Thank you, guys.
Now,
What are we talking about this week?
Bim's going to tell us what we're going to talk about next.
over the weekend. Oh, first, sorry, last week we didn't record. That was totally my fault, as usual. I talk about the good side of real estate investing, but I must share. What a doozy, guys.
Go ahead,
What a
please.
doozy.
What a
That's a good
doozy.
word.
Oh,
Good word.
man.
Please.
So we had lovely tenants move into the second floor of one of our units. And we had some issues with moisture before they moved in. So we had somebody come in and replace all the tile in the shower. I replaced the carpet in the room adjacent, pulled up some of the flooring that was damp, all of that. Thought we were good. She cleaned the bathroom, they used it, and she noticed mold developing. She cleaned, noticed it developed right away again, like within a few days. So we said, all right, we don't play with that. Get up out of there, and we'll take care of it. So we had Nick's company actually come through and do the mold remediation, and then we had people go in and do the tile work. So they're still working on that, but they'll be in there soon. But what a pain. And I learned that if you notice something, don't try to cut corners. I saw back when we bought the place, we were replacing the other stuff, I thought to myself, we should really redo this entire shower. It didn't look good. I didn't like the tile. It was cracking in some areas. The moisture, I just didn't have a good feeling about it, but I was being lazy. And I said, nah, we'll just tile over it. So now we had to pay twice to have the damn bathroom tile. So let that be a lesson. Future investors, don't cut corners. Be a good landlord. So we took care of that, getting it cleaned up. We're going to take care of the tenants the way they need to be taken care of and stuff and whatnot. But be a good landlord. Don't be a scumbag. So that's what I was dealing with. I was in there cleaning up, making sure it was prepared, thinking, they'd be able to go in, but we want to make sure everything else was good. But yeah, real 10. But when you do everything the right way, you don't feel like pressure about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. But outside of that, me and the wife went to see John Wick.
Oh, is that good?
Let me tell you something, brother. Jen, do you watch? No, never mind.
No.
Is that an American actor?
Action hero?
Yeah, yes, I totally forgot. Keanu Reeves.
Yay.
Yes, but so I think action hero in the traditional sense is gone. Okay. Meaning Sylvester Stallone in Rocky, in Cobra, in in mad action movies. That's gone. Everybody's all interchangeable now, which is fine. But in terms of that kind of action, which was his own genre in itself, what a experience, I'll say. I will say there's one fight scene that's the longest fight scene I ever saw in my life. And I was like, okay, that's kind of enough. But what it demonstrated was the cardio that Keanu Reeves legit, because he does all the stunts, like at least with the combat stuff. And they were fighting for a long time, uninterrupted. Fight choreo on point, rounds accurate. If there was 16 shots, they only fired 16, and he changed the mag. I was counting because I'm a loser.
Wow.
And so that's
I be counting when it's a 6-shooter.
because you want to make sure they're not lying. John Wick, I think since the second one, they got very particular about that because all the people who were into that were like, no, you can't just do this, or you don't have unlimited rounds. You have to shoot it this way, and they made sure they got all that stuff down to a T.
Wow.
Did you watch IP Man?
Yes,
Man?
yes.
He's Donnie Yen?
Yes. He's in there.
You will be very pleased.
Oh, okay.
Badass. Anyways, you'll be pleased.
Okay.
You'll be pleased. Action. I applaud everyone. The gentleman that passed away that was in the movie.
Yes. The black guy. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, same. Sorry for folks remember, it's escaping me now, but it was kind of weird because in the movie it was almost like they knew he was gonna pass. The way they treated it, I won't give too much away, but it was kind of like an eerie feeling watching it. But yeah, great action, and being able to watch that with my wife while we snuck in.
Lance Reddick.
Thank you.
Reddick.
Lance Reddick, yes.
Reddick.
He was in The
Wire.
Wire, yeah.
Oh, he's in the John Wick movie?
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah, I know he passed away. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's in all the John Wick movies. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But yeah, great film, and dope to be able to watch it with the wife. Sneak food in.
Oh.
Yeah,
Score? Out of 10?
So it depends, right? If you're just action junkie, they don't talk a lot in the movie.
Good.
Good.
Darren said, I hear enough talking in my regular life.
But I legit, That's funny.
Jen.
That's funny.
Okay, Jen. You need to relax. She listens.
Oh my god. I can't wait to watch it again at home.
Oh, good.
And one thing I realized at the theater, they need to upgrade the screens. Going to the movies used to be an experience visually because the screen's so massive. The quality wasn't always the greatest because how do you get something sharp on that? But, it was like big screen and the sound and everything. Now I really just go for the sound and the comfortable couches, but it's not as sharp as our TVs at home now. So watching is like, I'll get more of the like details watching it at the crib when it come out. But very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Oh, Donnie Yen. The guy, man. Oh.
I think I saw a couple things that him talking about his character, and I was like, what?
What do you say?
I believe he's explaining a blind guy. Okay, all right. I'll stop.
Darren, I didn't know how good he was, yo. No,
he's nice.
I watch all the IP man.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how nice he was still, which is crazy.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, Jen.
No, it's cool, brother.
Yeah. You don't like action movies like that, you said, right? Because this one's wild, like people just getting stabbed in the head just like that.
Oh dear.
Very gratuitous.
Not a fan of that.
Man.
But I have not, and I have completed a task.
Say what now?
I have not, and I have completed a task. Maybe
The
I should say
book.
the other
The
way
same
around.
task?
The book, yeah, we did and finished that, and that was terrible.
Wait, what was the name of this book?
I
Just in
don't
case.
know.
Okay.
It's so bad I don't even know the name of the book.
I
It's so
tried to
bad.
get through it.
Oof. Did not see Creed 3, but did see Creed 1 and 2
Oh, okay.
since we last spoke.
Oh, good.
I haven't seen 3 yet either. What'd you think 1 and 2?
They were good. They're nice. They're good, like theater movies.
Yeah, like a classic that kind of genre, you know,
Yeah.
the Rocky genre
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, the good guy. You know.
Yeah, he made it.
Oh, good.
What'd you think of the second one? Them bringing back Dolph Lundgren.
That was so black people can't watch anything without Googling the people in the movie. Or the
That's
TV
why I know
show.
all the names.
That's
yeah.
very true. Because I just.
Man, ain't that?
Ain't that
hold on.
what other
Hold on a
I
second.
know him, baby. I know him.
He
Hold
was
on.
in something recently.
If I could. That's the title. I'm going to write that down.
Yo, I love that. We have to.
Every show
We
you
have
watch.
to.
I've seen him in something.
No. Yo, pause it.
Yo, ain't that homeboy from that show on Netflix?
But you know who's nice though? Wally's nice, my brother Wally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, we'll battle. Yeah, we'll watch something and be like, pause it, be like, what movie? First part of the game, you gotta figure out who you talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, so there might be mad people.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, so-and-so? Oh, man, they from da-da-da. And they're like, good job. And they just keep going. Yeah, we challenge each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
The challenge
Good
we
game.
do is how old do you think this person is now?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and then
That's like a sad game. Oh, he dead. Oh, damn.
no, we don't do no dead people.
Oh,
How
man.
you know?
I know, right? Yeah, it's like, dang, how old were they? Because we want to know how old the person was when they did that show. So you got to get how old they are now and then subtract.
Give me a recent one that y'all did. I know you remember it.
So the Lufgren guy, I didn't do him with the age. I just Googled him.
Okay.
And I found out a fun fact that maybe everybody knew, and I'm just late to the game. But I did see Rocky, so I don't think this was common knowledge. First of all, he's from Ukraine, not Russia.
Yeah.
And then second of all, in real life, he's neither. He's Swedish.
That I didn't know.
That's the part I was like, what?
Huh.
And then when you think about it and you look at him again, you're like, no,
I
I
can
see
see
Swedish.
that.
All right.
Interesting. I didn't know he's
Yeah,
Swedish.
man. Why you gotta play with us like this? We can...
He plays such a good Russian who's not Russian.
He's bodying it. He even plays a fake Russian in that Old Spice commercial where he's holding somebody up in the armpit sweat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Like an image of him, though. Interesting. No, I love that.
How you get typecast as a whole another country?
Carl Winslow got typecast as a cop. Speaking of ages, you know how old he was
See, it's that.
when Family Matters premiered?
That's how it happens. He was like younger than we are now.
He was young.
No, he was younger than we are now. We ain't young.
Girl,
No.
He's probably like 34.
Wait. Okay, so when it came out,
when Family Matters debuted.
he was in his 30s.
Take a guess how old Carl Winslow was.
Same thing with Al Bundy.
Yes, but he looked, when you watch it back, first episode, he looks way younger than we thought he did.
Wait. Carl Winslow was in his. I'm gonna say 30. I'm gonna say so. But my initial thought before I knew he was, I gave him like 46 or 47
Harry
on the show.
looked 50 on the show.
So, but now that you tell me he was in his 30s, if he almost stuttered. If he was like 37, I would be shocked.
I think he was like 34, right?
36 years of age. He looked the same way he looked now. He looked the exact. That man, and get this, in Die Hard, because he was in
a cop.
Die Hard, which came out before.
younger.
He was younger than that and looked the same.
Wait.
You know what? I feel like we looked it up during Die Hard. I think when we.
So wait.
I
He
think
was
that's
like
why I
what,
know
30 in Die Hard?
Maybe 34. I can't. I
Are
don't
you
know
out of
the
your
difference.
mind?
Maybe that's where I got 34 from because we definitely did that math.
Yeah. That was his first big role. Yeah.
Not big role.
And he's been a cop since.
He said his first big role, like he plays in mad shit.
Stop it. All right, now you're being disrespectful. Don't disrespect Reginald. It's Reginald, right? That's his real name?
Reginald.
Yeah, see, I knew
Bell
that.
Johnson.
Yeah, don't be disrespectful. Listen, stop it.
He was
Family
in his-
Matters is a
That was his
staple.
first big role, Darren.
Family Matters is a staple. That's the second big role. Family Matters, don't do that. Some people don't get to. Be honest. Don't be
Die
disrespectful.
Hard wasn't one.
Yes, it was. He's
he
he's
was-
critical to the movie.
I mean, yeah, but
He helps John McClane. They hug at the end.
Eh,
It's a bromance film.
I guess.
No, watch it back.
All
It
right,
is.
all right, we'll give
It's
it.
not a Christmas
That's
movie. It's a bromance movie.
That's crazy.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's a bromance movie. It's not.
That's crazy.
Christmas
Bruce
movie.
Willis said it's not, so I have to respect his wishes.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I have to.
You're not doing so well.
Don't remind me. It makes me sad.
It's all right.
But yeah, all them TV dads was younger than we are now.
That's
all of them.
crazy.
All of them.
But
Malcolm in the Middle's dad.
that's
Brian Cranston.
that's Bryan Cranston.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from thing.
my man. So we either just look really good,
Or we don't.
or we dress childish, or something.
Or we look just like them
that
and
what
we
it is?
think we don't.
Oh boy, yeah. Because if I had a shirt tucked in the pants
all the time.
and I didn't shave all my hair and I just had the middle, oh yeah, I look like them. I look like them. That's right.
I wonder if he had to like. They were like, okay, we need you to look older than you are, so we need you to like get a bald spot. They were like,
Just let it grow up.
perfect.
They saw Die Hard. They said him. him.
John's boy.
Yeah, that guy. Get the old looking lady and put her with him.
God damn.
They gonna have 4 kids and their grandma's gonna live there. There you go.
How old was the grandma?
Mother Winslow, God bless.
Mother Winslow had to have been like.
She
old.
was for real.
she
She
was
was for real.
old.
Yeah. All right, don't be disrespectful.
It's like in the Golden Girls, they weren't actually old. Sophia was like the youngest one.
Mind F. I
Yeah.
said and swear. See?
Good job. Thank
Good
you,
job. Too bad you started that like half an hour late.
Was I cussing? I was cussing?
man. You were cussing on the song thing.
Oh, that one.
And so was I.
Oh boy.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah. When is she? I'm looking at Mother Winslow. Things I've had to say. I didn't think I would ever say that. Hold on a second. Let me look up Mother Winslow. If you just give me a second.
The fact that Bim even remembered to call her that in the first place.
Right. Exactly.
What else was she called? Mother Winslow. That come on, y'all.
No, that's what I'm saying. The fact that you remembered that.
Yeah, I gotta be respectful. You can't say his mom, Carl Winslow's mom. No, that's
Not
Mother
Mother
Winslow.
Winslow.
Everybody call her Mother Winslow.
Wait, Scottish? What do you mean Mother Winslow?
Mother Winslow. That's Mama Winslow. Big Mama.
I hate it.
Everybody was in a nasty house, and then the girl just disappeared one day and never
Judy,
came back.
yeah. They were like, we don't need this one.
All right, Jen, I'm going to give you some math.
Let's do it.
She was born in 1911.
Why is she laughing? Why is she laughing?
I didn't even mean that as a joke. I really
Yeah, why
meant,
is she laughing?
I don't know how to figure out how old she was when she was on the show. So I need you to help me, Jen. The show came out in 89.
Wow, that's crazy. That's
She
crazy.
was 78 years old?
Yeah, she was legit. She was legit.
She was retired.
Tired. Not retired. She was just tired.
Damn.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
Y'all know the first season or first few episodes or whatever, there was no Steve Urkel. Y'all know
Right.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to be. Yeah.
that?
It was supposed to be about Harriet.
And I bet Carl Winslow's character was supposed to be the draw because he had just been in Die Hard.
I hope they didn't pick him to be a draw.
No,
He
guys,
was
stick
like,
with me.
We need some star power.
Stick with me. Stick with me. We get the cop from Die Hard with Harriet. It's gonna be a gem.
Who's
It's their family.
Because that was a spinoff from Perfect Strangers.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cousin Laddie?
Yeah.
But
It's gonna
We
be
always talk about family man.
What are we talking about now, guys? We're complaining that she's old, and here we are.
I want to see how old Matt Harriet was. Hold on.
that's what I was gonna say. Who the hell? How old are you if you call Harriet?
Yeah, stop.
Like after Tubman, you were named.
Oh my God, yo. Yo, they almost had a 10-year run. That's crazy.
Good for him.
Yeah, I ain't know it ran that long.
I watched a YouTube clip of Urkel doing the Urkel, the song, and I'm like, why do I know the words to this nonsense?
Hold on. Wait. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine.
So you're looking up the mother?
I think I
Harriet?
gotta do math to figure it out. Though.
Yeah, because she was born in 1950.
There you go.
All right.
89 it premiered.
Oh, so she
Is
was
that
39? There's no way. No, I did that wrong. There's no way.
no 1950 and then 89.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was near 40.
She was our age. Harriet.
She was older than Carl.
Harriet.
Carl was the young one. I'm done.
Harriet had them little curls
I'm all set.
and them little pencil skirts. Harriet.
Oh, my
I would
God.
never dress like Harriet.
Carl was 2 years. Carl's 95, 52. I can't even. I'm so flabbergasted. I can't even.
How the fact he got 95 out of 52?
I don't know because I looked at 1952 and I just saw the 95. I am just beside myself now. And I will play this game, guys. Now,
Yeah,
how
you got
do
to. You got to. It adds to the experience of the show. Oh boy, that's funny.
Especially when the show has people that are supposed to be playing like high school kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, he was 37 in that. What the hell?
Yeah, we watching Snowfall. One of them boys supposed to be in high school. Drina's like, he is not a teenager. Hey, baby, it's COVID and it's the same cast. They have to get older.
see that? I mean,
He is
Okay.
not a teenager.
now you
Like
got me in this
full force.
rabbit hole. Aunt Rachel,
Yeah, she disappeared too.
she disappeared. But how old do you think she was on the show?
She was supposed to be the hot one. She was in her 20s. Go.
She was older than Harriet.
Whoa.
She was born in 48.
Why were they trying to force her being the like promiscuous
Why
one?
did they
kinda?
lie to us?
Because she was light skinned and had big hair.
Oh.
The Jack A of the Family Matters.
Nah, I see.
So they got to make her the,
They needed
the flute.
Screech. They needed. I said Screech recipes. They needed Steve so bad. That show was not gonna work without.
Yeah, they
Urkel.
needed not a floozy, but
Oh my god.
Okay. All right.
Whew.
I'm getting off this train because I can't do this
that's
anymore.
what she said.
Right, yeah, I hope so. Speaking of shows, I feel like I've been in a experimental mood with shows. I picked up a show called Unextraordinary on Hulu.
Never heard of
I
it.
feel like it's one of those British shows. It's kind of funny. The premise is this world, everybody has a superpower, a power of some sort. Power doesn't even have to be super; it's just a power everybody gets, except for the main character who doesn't have a power, and it's her journey into.
So it's like TV show Encanto.
Everybody gets their power like at 18,
Right.
and hers never develops, and she's like 25 now, and so it's.
This a Judy Blume book rewritten.
It might as well be, but it's just funny. It's very like
What kind of funny, Darren?
it's very like stupid Darren funny. Like you probably would hate it.
What would you liken it to? Because Hulu has a lot of bad shows.
I'm pretty sure.
They have a
So,
lot, I'd give them some great.
no,
they have a
you're
lot of
good. You're
bad
good.
shows.
No, this is. I'm sure this is. I made the wife. So usually when we get into bed, I let the wife do whatever you want, and then I ridicule her choices. Right.
Is there any other way?
But I was like, hey man, I started watching this movie. You want to this show? You want to watch it with me? And she's like, I guess. And I was like, okay. Like,
All right, before
we start, I don't think it's funny to me because I was like, I don't need you holding this over my head. I hold it over your head. I don't need you holding it over my head.
I love the honesty.
I didn't want to hear your mouth about it. I like for 5 minutes, and then I wasn't gonna play it. She was like, "Are you gonna play the show?" I was like, all right. So I play it, and it's to me it sounds like hilarious, and she's just looking at the TV like this is what you like. And I was like, come on, man. So I mean, if you're bored,
I'm just support
might-
you a little bit.
Thank you, I appreciate it. If you're bored, you might like it.
What's the name of the show? man?
Unextraordinary. It's on Hulu.
How many seasons they got?
I think just one. And each episode's like half an hour.
Do you find good shows on Hulu?
No,
This is bad TV.
it's bad TV all around.
Get this, Darren. TV is so bad. I would do stuff around the house instead of watching TV. I'm like, let me go fix something. It's bad.
I don't go watch TV to go watch TV. Like it's because I'm at my computer working and I need something to play.
Gotcha. Oh, that's how you end up just having stuff on when you're working. Gotcha.
So there's that, and there's another show. I don't know what it's called because we started it last night, but it's with Melissa McCarthy.
She's on the show?
It's on Netflix, and God's Favorite Idiot.
I like the title.
And I just started it, but it's this guy who gets struck by some type of lightning, and he works in an office environment, and they find that he's like touched by God.
Oh boy.
And he has no idea. They don't know what's going on, and but Melissa McCarthy
Bro,
is
you got a
hilarious.
lisp, yo?
About McCarthy,
You come in?
McCarthy. And Jen had to come right back for that part. Melissa.
Can we cut that out?
Melissa?
No, can we cut that out? Stop.
Melissa.
Stop. Can we cut that out?
Melissa McCarthy. I can say it right. Did you say he's gay?
I don't care. I don't know what I said.
I'm
Darren.
not gay.
Just take all of this out.
No.
I may have said something. I don't know what I said.
Did you call me?
I don't know what I said.
Okay. He said, "Oh man, I don't know."
Man.
But she's hilarious in the show.
Oh God.
Oh, did you watch Luther? The movie that
Yes.
came out? I liked it. I know you didn't like
Darren, what's up with your taste, yo?
it. I like it. The movie? It
So here's the thing.
was good.
Here's the thing. I have a problem with Netflix. They mess stuff up. So Luther, did you watch all the Luthers prior?
Yes.
So Luther, for those who don't know, is a show that originated in the UK, BBC.
Yeah.
With Idris Elba, and he plays like a Jen. What's up? Slow wine into Idris. Is it Idris or Idris? Idris.
To the first question, no, I was just stretching my back because it feels good. It's like an inside massage.
But it looks like whining.
Yeah, because that's where my muscles are.
You can stop now. Like, I'm okay with you. Because her eyes are closed. Doing all.
Because when you get a massage, you close your eyes.
No,
He hates massages.
You hate massages.
I don't like them. Wow. Back to Luther.
Oh yes. So in the UK, he's like a detective, but a really, really good one. Very sharp. He wears his overcoat and he solves crime. But I dig it because the story was good. The criminals were heinous. It was and they had like odd seasons. There was one season that had 3 episodes. One season had like 7, and then another. It was very odd, but they just took enough episodes to tell the story. So this is the first movie that they did, and I say first because I know they're going to do another one,
They're definitely going to do another one.
based on the Luther story through Netflix. And that's where I have beef.
Like the Breaking Bad movie
Boom.
Is it Breaking Bad movie?
Yes.
on
Oh, no.
Netflix.
no.
El Camino.
Oh, dear. Is it with Bryan Cranston?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I
Just
refuse
Jesse.
to watch the Saul show.
That's what I'm watching now.
There's a Saw show?
Better Call Saul.
Oh, Better Call Saul. I watch it.
But that's from a real channel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
from
yeah,
ANC.
yeah.
Yeah,
A&E.
I've been trying to watch it, but it does move very slow.
But I don't want a spin off. But anyways,
It's
It
a
was good.
prequel though,
Yeah, it's a prequel, but it was
and
good.
apparently they've been nominated for the TV Emmy like 40 something times and never won.
No, it's really it's like good,
okay.
but it's a little slow.
It's very
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah. So take picture Breaking Bad without the crystal meth.
Oh,
There you go.
It's a-
There you go. That's perfect. But
what are we talking about?
getting the stuff
Luther.
like
Oh yeah.
the backstory of Mike,
Yes.
That was really
Yes,
good.
Absolutely.
that was really good.
And that's where they win because they tell the story really well. You just got to be paying attention. You got to like. There's not enough action in the show like that. But yeah, Netflix when they get their hands on certain things, like the show You that everyone went crazy for. It started with Lifetime, the first season. They didn't continue it. Everybody loved the first season on Netflix. Streamed it like crazy. Bring it back. Netflix
Lifetime,
brought
you
it
mean?
back. Oh no, it started on Lifetime. Went from Lifetime. They sell all the stuff behind the scenes. It's on Netflix. When it's on Netflix, because nobody watches Lifetime, they just
Gotcha, okay.
binged the show and loved it. Because of the success, Netflix brought it back. Now, from what I hear, it's garbage. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's something about telling a story, but Netflix, I get it. They have a tough job. They created this model that has ruined people, where they want to watch everything in one shot. And since they originated, they can't go back. So everything you put out has to be fully available, damn near. And you can't win like that. So the quality of the stuff goes down. So back to Luther. What'd you think of the special effects, Darren?
Oh, it was that was good.
That was bad, right?
And there was a couple things that I was like, wait, you can't do that.
Yeah. What about that prison thing, Darren?
The prison thing. Oh, the whole prison escape.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
No.
Oh, you like the movie, right?
I like that.
I got you. Hey, how about they just skip mad stuff and then he's hey, that's in the beginning of the movie.
Oh man, don't call this line again. Click.
Done.
Arrest him. and then he's out walking the streets. No mask.
Exactly.
No. Does his coat.
Hey, y'all want to do me a favor? Create this whole riot. Thanks, buds.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Why he was the only one to get moved? Darren, look, man.
Okay,
This is Luther.
I need you just to shut off the logical part of your brain.
But if the show wasn't logical before, I'd be fine.
But
it's
because it was
a
so
smart
good.
show.
And then
Alice, the redhead.
Oh, man.
She was incredible. See? Look at you. I got you. Alice. Alice would not be in that world. She would have manipulated everybody.
Yeah.
She would have figured that guy out. She would have. Oh.
I opened it and it splashed a little bit.
Darren realized there's no napkins here, so there you go.
And I went upstairs and I
Use his sleeve. But yeah, I can't. So I was comparing it to what I knew.
That makes sense.
And I had I wouldn't say high expectations, but I had decent expectations.
You had high
hopes. He had
And I was let down by Netflix.
Oh, that was sad.
But it was something to watch, I guess. My wife, my wife, she's being more like me, which I probably ruined her. An hour later, we're just laying there or something, and she's like, "That movie was bad." I was like, "Oh damn."
This is boring.
Oh, because I introduced her to some of the fly stuff, like The Bear. Did you watch that on Hulu yet?
Was it the Cocaine Bear thing?
No, wow, I still have to watch that. But this is the chef show that I watch about this Michelin star restaurant type chef who goes to Chicago to take over his brother's restaurant.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Phenomenal show. If you do go back to watch it, there's an episode, and I don't know if everybody notices it because they just did it. They didn't announce it. But the intro to that particular episode is different than all the other ones. And that episode, they did it all single shot camera.
Wow.
It was a little shorter, maybe like a 20-minute episode, but all single shot. Different scenes, different places in the kitchen, transition, wild stuff happening, cooking, noise. They did all that single shot. Should have won an award. I'd never seen anything like that. It was ill. So there's things like that I point out to her now. So when she watches shows, like, oh, I get why you don't like to watch certain stuff. It's just don't play with me. I take the time to actually watch. Okay. So I'd be seeing stuff.
He's out here counting bullets.
I see.
I count bullets, for God's sake.
No.
But I thought they always. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm actually more surprised that you said that they're now making it like a point to think about. I just always assumed that all TV and movies, if you had a gun, you would keep count of how many bullets.
No. Oh God, no.
So wait. So while you're watching the movie, you go, okay, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Really?
So it's easy when they don't do cut shots, right? If for people listening who's not a nerd like me, a cut shot would be if you're watching a scene and then it's like a flash, right? It'll go to them in a different part of the room or a different shot of them.
You watch them progress through.
Right. So if it's a single shot, it's easy because you don't cut and I don't have to say, wait, in this cut shot, did he shoot more that I missed?
Got it.
It's all single. So if John Wick reloads and I'm like, all right, I'm with you. This is the same gun. Let me see how many you let off before you reload. Because he's just shooting mad people. He'll let 5 off or whatever. Easy enough to count. But then when you let it go, it better be. So I did it twice. I was like, oh, all right, never mind. The integrity is there. Even when he loads the shotgun, he will find a corner. I don't know you have this much time, but he takes it all out. Well, in, click, click, in, click, click, look, and then get back to it. So they respect it. Yeah, so that's the stuff I can appreciate about it, the accuracy
The other
in the
one-
fairy tale.
That I would do that with is if they're playing Russian roulette. You gotta count.
Here we go.
I think that's probably how it started for me. That's why I said
you
six
know,
shooter.
There's
Yeah.
that many.
that was 5, bro. You might
Right.
want.
hey,
You might want to sit down.
hey, abort.
Guess what? You lose.
So yeah, and I think the reason why I'm so disappointed is because when I do finally sit down, I want like something at least kind of decent. I'm not getting it. What can you do?
What can you
I
do?
watched Is It Cake the other day.
Good show.
Oh, the kids love that show.
The host sucks. It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the guy's name? He used to be on Wild Out.
Yeah, he's really bad.
He's just goofy.
He doesn't stick though.
I know because he doesn't stop. Yeah.
Yeah, annoying. Let me bake my cake. That looks like a bag. I have an announcement.
Announce away.
Ladies,
Oh boy.
not all of y'all, obviously.
Oh boy.
This is not policing. I'm just simply making an observation. Some of y'all is getting that surgery to your backside. Very simply stated. Your butts look dumb. You got a dumb butt. Your butt is dumb.
Not dumb,
no.
not dumb in a good way.
No, it's dumb. It's a dumb butt. This is what happened, guys. Me and my wife were out, and she went to get another phone or something, and so we left the T-Mobile. And as we're walking, there's a family that exits a vehicle, and there's a butt, a
But
dumb
she
butt.
got that dumb ass.
Not that kind, just dumb. It's like, what is the kind that you stop like, huh? What? Why? So okay.
And they have clothes that only those people with those shapes buy.
Because that's not a real shape. It's not a real shape, Darren. It's not real. So they exit the vehicle. The woman is very short, and here's when it goes from a side profile and then they straighten up. It's like, all right, guy, what? So the shape was
The shape was.
hips out, right, and then the butt. It started out outward, and then after it curved, it went in substantially.
Oh dear.
It looked like the surgeon said, okay, don't sit for this amount of time. It needs to heal properly. And they said, okay. And sat and drove for 5 hours. That flat after that nasty shape. So me and the wife look and I say, what? But I don't. Okay, whatever. We leave. We go to a place next door. And we're about to walk and I said, whoa. Is that the same lady? She said, no, it's a different person that had the same dumb butt. I don't know what's happening. I'm very confused, and I don't care. It looks stupid. I'm allowed to say it looks stupid. It's not policing, Darren. And Jen, it's not judgy. It's just an observation.
Hey, I didn't say nothing.
I was just making
I think it's dumb too.
Oh, thank you. Okay, Darren.
But I just wouldn't say that out loud.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? No, when did it not be okay to say, hey, excuse me, respectfully,
You look dumb.
you got a dumb butt. Respectfully.
Hey man. Hey.
You did a dumb thing.
I mean this in all sincere respect, but
It's not good.
it's dumb.
It's not good.
It looks bad.
Yeah, I don't.
How do you think the people who got the barbed wire tattoo back in the 90s feel right now? Like, damn, that's probably a bad mistake, a bad decision.
Probably like the girls with the tramp stamps.
Hello.
He said hello.
Hello.
All people that got the Eve tattoo.
Or people with the lip piercing.
Yeah, I don't.
Lip piercing's not too bad. You can take that out.
There's a specific lip piercing, the one up here, that people just held on to.
The beauty mark one. I don't like piercings. Period.
Right, but and at the end of the day, whatever, make your own decision.
Yeah.
But for me, it's dumb.
Yeah.
You're doing something to your body, altering your body. You look ridiculous. If you're saying this for your self-esteem, you're a liar. Because guess what? I'm making
You look
fun
worse.
of you. I wouldn't have noticed you before, but now you got a dumb butt. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, I mean, who am I? Who am I to judge your?
You're somebody with
appearance?
eyes.
But
You're
yeah.
allowed to say something don't look right. If there's an ugly sweater, you can say the sweater's ugly. If somebody has a ridiculous haircut, hey, that haircut's ridiculous, but wear that shit. Do your thing.
As long as it makes you happy.
No, because I know you're not happy about this. There's no way they looked in the mirror after spending whatever they spent and said, yep, there we go, just like I was looking for. There's no way. And that's where I have a problem. You're lying to yourself if you did, because it looks crazy.
But the thing is, here it is. Here's the thing, babe. I'm gonna explain it to you.
Go ahead.
When you look at yourself in the mirror, and what other people see is not equal.
You know what that's called, right?
body dysmorphia.
There you go.
But what I'm saying is,
So they have a disease. Yeah.
no, listen, that's not what I mean.
Oh, okay, my
That's not
bad.
what I mean. That's not what I mean. I mean literally because the mirror is flat. So there's no way you can really get a real sense of what you look like when you look in the mirror. When you're trying to look at your butt, you're like turning to the side.
That stupid
You're
stuff.
doing this.
And then the phone thing, they're doing it from up here, so they don't know.
You're not really getting a true look at what you look like. So if you're looking at your butt in the mirror and you can't noticeably see it sticking out, then you're just like, oh no, I don't have a butt. So when they do the surgery and you can noticeably see it in the mirror, then it's like, all right, that's what I was going for. So they don't. There's no way they can see what it looks like.
You know what else they don't have, Jen?
Oh boy.
People in their life that loves them,
Friends.
that'll be honest, and say, hey, look, I know you made the decision.
No, that's not true. I feel like most people who've done it, whoever's closest to them said, you don't need that, and they just said, I'm doing it anyway because I want to.
Oh no, that part I hear all the time. That I get. But when you do it, like, hey fam,
Yeah,
I know
but
you wanted to, but that look crazy.
Yeah.
I do that. I do that to my guys. Hey, that's a ridiculous haircut.
Yeah,
You gonna wear that?
Haircut's different. You spent $8,000 and you went to a whole different state or country.
I'll
for
tell
it.
you, you were dumb until you stop being my friend. Because I can't. If it's not so, and again, I don't know their personal, I don't know their business, but I saw one dumb butt that worked at Home Depot. And I know you didn't get a promotion having a dumb butt at Home Depot. Your hips don't match your thighs. Why don't you pay the extra to make it at least even? You look ridiculous.
I think that's
Respectfully.
The scary part is because they want to look a certain way and may not have the funds, they go get a bargain deal.
Risk your life.
That's when for me, I always think like, okay, if you feel you want to do this and you feel like it's going to make you like be better, cool. But it's not necessary to me. And I think that's like, I won't call you dumb or say that you have it was a dumb decision. I'll just be like, you really didn't need to do that.
Yeah, and then I begin to wonder, and this is a whole nother conversation. Old man Bim in the building, what up? The true reason for it, right? It's again, it goes back to, are you buying it for a particular fit so you can just post pictures? Are you buying it for a particular pic so you can post pictures to get the attention of men who are willing to throw money at a particular body type? Like,
or you just don't think you look good because you don't know what you actually look like.
Ooh, wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because you're looking in a mirror, you don't know what you actually look like. So unless it's like really exaggerated, that's when you can see it in the mirror and be like, okay, boom, I got what I was looking for.
But why is anyone looking for that?
Because it's just like a self-esteem thing. It's like people with messed up teeth.
Can't be. Messed up teeth, I
Maybe.
totally get.
Yeah.
So again, dumb butt. What is...
Maybe.
If we're being honest, right? Somebody gets their teeth fixed. That's totally understandable. It's presenting, right? I notice teeth the first thing when I meet people. So if somebody fixes that, I totally get it. It's distracting. Mm-hmm. A dumb butt is introducing a distraction. Where are you gaining your confidence, right? Because people, again, that's why I joke about the people not loving you. But if something looks ridiculous, and then people around pretend that you're doing it and look great, come on, we want to live in a world where people are just saying stuff to protect the bad decision that you made?
I know what you mean, because like ladies can relate to this most likely. When we used to go to the club and stuff, and then you'd see somebody who's wearing something that you're like, it's not too flattering, but they can't see it because it's like behind them or something. And you say to your girls, yo, if I look like that, you would tell me, right?
But that person that y'all would mention came with a group of girls.
Exactly. That's why we always say it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
See? If Darren, I can't even think, what ridiculous thing do guys do now? If they start doing height surgery and stuff, I'm out. Because I think I saw something about that where they implant something at your shin to give you a few. What are we doing?
But I heard that guys are getting the cosmetic surgery too.
Yeah. Abs. Drake, he went and got abs.
And,
they
Kanye did the lipo.
They get the beard. Or they do like a headpiece.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in entertainment, I totally get it. Because bald guys don't get roles. That's why Jamie Foxx wears a toupee and stuff. That I totally get. Otherwise, again, if you're at Home Depot,
you got a roll,
and
it's
you have
Carl
the Jamie
Winslow.
Foxx weird-looking toupee, take that off.
It's Carl Winslow. That's his role. He should play.
That's it. Dumb butts, yo. Again, do what you got to do. I don't care.
I bet Jamie Foxx was born before Reginald Vell Johnson. Thank you, Darren.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He said Vell Johnson was 52.
Right now?
No,
the
he
year.
Oh,
was
at the-
born.
Oh.
While he's looking that up,
Jamie Foxx was born in the 70s, man. Stop that.
I'll do some filler time. So, you found it? Let's go there.
He was born in '67.
Oh, all right. Civil rights.
Yeah, he don't age though.
That's what
he
I'm
look
saying.
young, man.
Like, that's what I'm saying. He's probably older than Kyle Winslow and just looking mad young. Yeah, I don't know what Jamie Foxx did to his face. We were just talking about it yesterday. Him and Marlon Wayans, like, neither one of them was like, I mean, now they're like much better looking than they started.
Marlon's organic for sure. Jamie has some stuff done for sure. Yeah.
So I'm like,
and they in that world too, they be taking testosterone to guys. So it helps them keep their
like
their
the Darryl
physique and all
Strawberry
that
stuff.
I don't know which one he was using. But there's whatever one is refined now, so it's not a ridiculous amount. They probably get it from Mexico, but yeah, they're on that tea. Again, what are we doing?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the ages don't match as in the 90s.
No.
I'm saying, like, Jamie Foxx, I expect him to be like 50-something years old. Well, you said 67?
That's 50s, right?
Yeah, he's like 56. Is that
That
right?
sounds about right.
No, he's probably 66.
No way,
No,
60s.
no, he's 56.
Oof.
My
Ah.
mom
That's
is
crazy.
63, and
And she is.
my mom, what am I, 39? So she's
Boy,
59.
he's just doing mad numbers that was irrelevant now.
I'm lost.
No, I have to because my mother's 20 years ahead of me. So I have to
No,
keep
no.
going.
I'm saying for myself to keep up with
sorry.
it. No, you're
Is
good.
your phone black and white?
Yeah, it's on sleep mode.
Okay, babe.
1967. He's 56.
56. He only look 56. And that's the other thing. Oh man, there's so many things. Because less people, at least that are in the public eye, are married. There's a
Need to keep looking youthful. Yeah, I've thought about this.
which is it's not practical. And if you want to keep looking youthful, you have to keep acting youthful, maintaining a lifestyle of someone in their 20s, 30s, 40s. I said 40s, 20s or 30s, early 30s. Like I look at like a Fab. Like, bro,
How old is he?
He's 40 something. He's older than us.
Yeah, Jay-Z's in his 50s. Not in his 50s.
And he acts differently now. So it's like at some point, like, I don't know, what is it that's like keeping maybe us, which probably is helpful while we look younger-ish,
We think.
we think. But at least like when we'll watch like I don't know, show and somebody's talking and they'll put their age up on the screen. Like
Man, it's not a
39.
fun game.
I'm like, golly, you look 52. You might.
Not a fun game. I just saw one the other day where she's like, I was born in 1989. I was like, oh, you liar.
So I don't know, but it's I feel like people be like, why am I saying this? They need to grow up a little bit. Some folks. It's an adolescence that I see. Like
I get it.
sometimes it reminds me of like high school.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
weird.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's why I don't be on nothing.
You're an adult. Yeah, act like it.
grow up.
Yeah.
Or recognize when you're being immature.
Hey, that's a whole nother because.
Because, like, you know, there's a lot of times when I say or do immature things, but I know that that's silly and childish.
There's a time and place.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it around people who know that's not really you.
Right.
You're just doing it for.
No, that's really me, but I
It's-
do it on
yeah,
people
but
who won't judge me for it.
Yeah. Oh, it's just being Jen.
Right.
Oh, isn't that a fun line? That's just Jen being Jen. That's
being Jen.
that's my TV
Jen's
show.
over there jenning already.
One of my faves. Oh, the other thing that me and the wife did. Sorry, we went to a comedy show in Boston.
Oh yeah. Would you go see? Oh no. Okay, never mind. Pause, guys. Make sure you follow our website, or you check out our website because we have Jen here has updated our calendar with all the events happening in Rhode Island and in Boston. And
Oh yeah, I've been doing that.
because it's tied to my phone, I see the calendar alerts. And there was a comedian that was here Friday. What's his name? I didn't remember his name. He was downtown, and I didn't recognize that's who it was until like half an hour after the alert went off.
Man.
And I was like, oh, and I had nothing to do Friday. It's like, oh, I could have gone.
Dang.
Yeah,
So all this, you won't take the time to give us the name of the comedian.
And because that day already passed, it's not on the calendar anymore. We can look in your regular calendar.
Yeah,
In your
something
phone.
But we went to see Zainab Johnson.
Oh,
you know who she is?
Isn't it Zaynab?
Zainab, yeah.
Yeah.
Zainab.
Matt Rife was.
Oh, I wanted to see him. Listen. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Sorry, bro.
I wanted to see
Me
him
too.
because he was on tour and he had all the dates. And then somebody on one of our followers had commented and said, what about Providence? And I was like, it's funny because I was like, yo, I wanted to comment that. So then I replied to that too.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a day or two later, I got a thing saying he was gonna be at the Vets.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Matt Rife.
Who's he? I don't know.
He used to
this
be
man.
on Wild 'N Out. And
Was he? I just discovered him like 2 weeks
he's
ago.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
And
I
so
don't know
then-
this way.
Younger kid. Younger kid.
Yeah, and so then the person who had initially commented said that his show at the Vets was already sold out,
Oh.
like that quick. And I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Huh, might have to check
I
him
believe
out.
it.
Yeah.
But she was on point. Black woman, Muslim. She bodied it. She bodied it.
Oh, good.
And
Yeah, I love Zaynab. She was on Last Comic Standing with Carlos Miller, I believe.
And she was on a Netflix show.
That could be completely wrong.
100 people, and they had them all do random stuff.
Oh, the experiment thing?
She's one of the people with the lab coats on. The black,
Oh, okay,
the black
okay,
chick.
okay.
Yeah, hilarious. She's one of us. Like
Yeah.
she was kind of coughing on stage a little bit, and one of the waitress brought her some water. So she got the water, thank you, and she was actively drinking her water. And then another waiter came up that had water, and she couldn't even.
I can't even imagine my face.
She exactly. I was like, yo, she's so one of us. She couldn't even. She had to stop herself. She was like drinking her water, and then homeboy brought the water. She was like, "Thank you." All right, you know what? You didn't see me actively drinking water just now. I fell out. I was like,
that
man,
was
God
me.
bless.
That's me. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, she's like that. She's on point. Very funny,
Just
and
like
she's a little
Janelle
special.
James,
Who's Janelle James? Another comedian?
the principal on Abbott Elementary.
That's her real name. Oh,
Yeah, she had a couple of stand-ups that I had watched
Oh,
on
no way.
I haven't checked
Netflix, I
it yet.
think.
I thought she was just funny.
And
She's on
she's
Netflix.
another one who I was like, that's one of us.
Yeah.
And she's like, she reminds me of Sylvia. It's funny.
Yeah.
She's the one who actually told me that she does comedy. Oh, well, speaking of, hung out with her. That was really fun.
what up, Sly?
But yeah, so when I told me about it, and I was like, yeah, it's like me watching me.
Yeah, she. Y'all still watching Abbott?
Yeah,
Caught up?
I caught up.
I think I'm behind the episode.
No,
She's
they didn't have a
like-
new episode last week.
Okay, never mind. I'm caught up.
She's been on fire the last couple episodes. She's been like,
Yeah.
She's funny. I love her.
Did you see the clip from her and Quinta at some award show?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. At
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah, that was good.
she's very good.
They're
I
good.
follow her
Her role
Instagram.
is,
She's funny.
is very good for her.
Yeah, she body it. It was made for her for real.
Ooh, baby, I think
Bim gave a PSA to women in their dumb butts.
Wow, we had to
do it.
come back to that.
Yeah.
Yo, fellas too, you look dumb. Dumb abs.
Well, I
your
didn't.
dumb
Fake
hairline.
dreads.
People got fake locks.
Fake. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I don't know why.
And the
It's
spray
just-
paint hair and the
Yeah.
fake.
What's
beards.
everybody doing? Is that the looking young thing to stay in the scene? Like
don't know.
everybody got relaxed.
I
Bro.
don't know. My grays is flourishing.
Man, be you.
Yeah,
yo.
I'm Grays. I love my Grays. I came across this was at least a couple months ago, and I never brought it up here. They do penis surgeries,
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
and I'm like, but why would anybody
Touch it.
do this?
I did learn that dudes got like for it micro.
Okay, so that I can kind of
Those
I can
people, yeah.
I can understand
Yeah.
that, but
I'm not risking it. No, why are we doing
stay
this?
away from there. I don't want you in. I cannot be happy with my size and still not want to touch.
Bro, and not to be in women business, but I've heard women say, yo, you know that? But I don't think it's a lot of dudes flocking to do that. I hope. But
I hope not.
I'm trying to tell you.
don't be risking your bodies, man.
Yeah,
Man.
be like me. Just risk your back.
Right.
Just be like that.
Yeah, you know, I was proud of myself, Darren. What did we order? Oh, we got a row machine at the crib now, right?
Oh, like
So,
A
yeah.
rowing machine. Wow.
Pretty, it was a good workout. Yeah. So it was in the garage, and I was gonna bring it to the sunroom where I got the little gym set up. I was about to the box.
Yeah.
Hey.
I said no.
No,
You know,
There's
the
there-
box.
There's a little what was what you
Dolly?
call it? Dolly right there. So let me go ahead and
You was gonna pick it up with a dolly right there. That's you. Men are
yes,
stupid. Men are
yes.
men are so
Look at Darren offended.
stupid.
He has a dolly. He probably didn't even use it.
Men are so stupid.
well, I could have used a dolly to get the dryer up.
You could use the dolly for the
No, it
radiator.
was already outside.
The radiator. Mm-hmm. It was outside, and you put it in your truck.
I had to lift. I had to
It's
stand
the
it up.
lifting part.
Yeah.
we run into some.
Anyways.
Don't.
She's like, don't.
No, I get it because I won't say what I've done because then I can't yell at him.
Oh.
But yeah, I grabbed the dolly. I was proud of myself too. I was
Yeah.
like, "Ah, good, Bim. Look at you saving your body. Come on, wife would be so proud."
Oh, good. PSA for guys, in another realm, I've said it before. I'll say it again. If you are not well mentally, and whether you think you are, and you're really not, or whether you're not, and you know you're not, please reach out to somebody. Please reach out to a friend, a group of friends, a therapist, somebody you trust. It isn't good to sit alone with those thoughts. And even if you're used to it, and even if you just think this is just you and this is how you are, and it's fine, you're not a burden to somebody. You're not a pain in the ass. You're not, no one's going to judge you. If they're your real friends, they're not going to judge you. They're going to be supportive. Please just don't be alone in those thoughts, because some scary things could happen when you're just alone in your thought and you think it's fine until somebody else says it to you and you recognize, oh, I guess this is not supposed to be this way. So
That was very specific, but yes.
I'll fill you guys in a little bit later. But I was legit. I've been distraught. I hate you both.
It's her, man. It's always her. Because she don't just speak her mind.
Like,
She just makes a stupid face. So I gotta look at her while Darren's talking.
It's
It's
always
rude.
me. I
She's
don't
so
say
rude,
nothing.
Darren.
Rude.
She's rude.
I
so
don't say
wood.
no words, but it's always me. It doesn't matter what.
well, I'm pretty sure what I said was kind of triggering too.
No, I was just listening.
That's it, right? I hate her, yo. No, it sounded very specific though.
Yeah.
So something went down.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to give the details.
Yeah,
obviously.
but it was one of those things. Where it was like, yo, this could be a much bigger issue.
Yeah.
And then upon diving into the subject, it was like, no, like, yeah, it's like, no, like you can't, like it's please.
Yeah. It's important to have people in your life that you could really, really, really talk to.
Right.
Like for real.
Yeah, and so I know me, and I know that I can talk to you, but a lot of times I don't. I'll have something in my head, and I'm like, nah, it's not that serious, or I don't want to bother Ben with this thing, or we all get into that kind of mode where it's not that serious, or you downplay it, and it's like if it isn't that serious, then it isn't that serious to talk about it.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
And there's probably some of our women listeners. What do you say nowadays? What is it?
can't say
You're
female.
asking me?
I don't know. I want to say it right, but I feel like I'm saying it not the wrong.
Yeah,
Is women
I'm
listeners?
like the worst person to ask. I
Our
don't
female
know.
listeners.
Can we say that?
I guess it's our tone. You know, all these females. You can't say it like that.
Yeah, you can't say it like that for sure.
No, but if you like our female listeners,
Yeah, you can say that.
Vagina toting. Our
You should not say vagina toting. I don't know much about nothing.
Carrying.
I don't know much about much, but I know vagina toting is not it.
Like gun towing, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
I get,
lady like.
I get understanding what the word toting means.
I'm gonna write that down somewhere.
Like the bag is actually called a tote. I understand what toting means. To carry.
Was I
Vagina
mansplaining
carrying.
a tote?
I think you were.
Yeah. Vagina carrying listeners. I get it, but no, don't do
I
that.
forgot what I was gonna say to them. What was I gonna say? Damn.
I don't know.
Oh man, that's
To our
crazy.
female listeners.
Is it-
Oh, I know. Forgot. It sounds crazy because Jen, you use the phone, but probably not a lot. Or do you actually like be on the phone with your people?
she been on the phone.
I prefer the phone.
So women.
But I only talk on the phone with Darren mostly.
Actually, that don't count. With the homies though, most of the women like don't have a problem just picking up the phone and we'll just shoot to. You know what I mean?
Oh, we did that last night. Yeah, on three-way.
See, we don't do that.
No.
And it's not like I don't want to share my emotions. We just literally have never done that.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just-
we're not verbal that way.
Yeah, it's not part of our joint. Now, not to say that we don't have real conversation when we link. When we do link, it'd be the realest. It's
Oh,
always
man.
like, oh, we should do this more
Oh
often.
man, it's so great.
But we just don't.
We're past due. Matter of fact.
That is true. This is expensive hanging out with you guys.
It is.
But like the phone thing, we just won't pick it up. But if we were together, we'll have a cry session.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like cry, laugh, or cry, cry.
No, cry. I cry with my homies. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Should be real, man.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
And
Beautiful.
I'm with people that like I could be straight up honest with.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I can call Darren and tell him anything.
I
Same.
mean, you know Darren cries.
I was crying the other day, yo.
I be crying.
You
Commercials.
said you be crying too. Yeah, you told us you cry.
Yeah, I cry. Good show.
All right, Ja Rule.
I wish I could cry at a show.
Never?
There's
play
only,
with me.
there's only a couple movies, not shows. But I'll cry over happy stuff. Like the other day, I was recounting how me and my wife found each other.
Which time? Go
Are
ahead.
you gonna share the story with us? You're like spin.
That was good.
I got no specifics.
That was good. That was good. I left it too open. That was good.
You be doing that. Don't
That was
do
good.
that to me. I'm a bad man.
In my head, there's only one wife, so.
No, I said which time.
Yeah.
I heard him the first time. Now we done it twice.
Anyways.
Oh, but
Yeah.
but you don't get like stuff don't make you sad. Do you have the ability to be sad? Look at me he's thinking about
I do.
it. Oh, shit.
I do.
I'm glad I wasn't looking up at either one of you.
You have the ability to be sad, I guess.
Yeah, I can do that.
I mean, if I think hard enough.
And I don't know what it is. Like, maybe because I dive in so much, like when I'm really watching something, I'm like legit paying attention. So if they got me, if a scene like Ozark, Jason Bateman delivered, at least to me, I think I talked about it on the podcast before, such a great performance when the dude came back for his son and his wife was already dead and he was the only, spoiler alert if you haven't watched Ozark. Boy. And he was in the basement with him and dude ends up clapping himself in front of Marty and his wife, I think, was there. And then he was like having a real panic attack because in that episode was so heavy. And this is a guy you don't see emotion from, but he finally broke down. And that joint got me. Or like I got chills and stuff. It's like tearing up a little bit.
It's like a million little things. The show is so sad.
But Ozark isn't just like sad to be sad. It's like a
is
series
real
of
emotion.
events
Yes.
happen. And it's not something where if it just happened in an episode on its own, I'd be sad. It's because I know what this guy's been dealing with since season 1. And this thing happening in front of him, I feel it. I go along for the story. I'm with you. That's why when stuff is distracting or throws me off, I get mad.
The main little thing show needs to stop.
It hasn't been on in a while.
I don't know what the wife has been watching. That I don't know, she's just catching up. But it's like, yo, legit every episode.
It got worse and
it's
worse.
like, how do you stop piling on top of this thing?
It's
Like,
They can only
bad.
try to make it more sad.
they're piling.
I told
And
you
it's
guys.
like, man, the
And
Rome's
bad in a
wife,
good way, but like bad.
Rome's wife, and the
The baby she was adopting, that.
no, this is way after. This is like with the homeless guy she was helping.
Oh,
Right.
there's a homeless now.
Right,
huh?
right, right.
Hey,
But-
man, all the sadness. Squeeze
But,
it.
but you see how
Squeeze it out, baby. Squeeze it out. The homeless man got AIDS. Come on, give me something.
no, they
You mean the homeless boy? The
no.
one whose mom got deported?
No, not yo.
ICE is
yo,
involved now.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna bring all
no.
all
They got
the
there.
American
They
sadness.
got there. Oh yeah, I mean they.
Yeah, his mother got deported to Haiti.
Spoiler alert.
No, that's not a spoiler alert. That's not a spoiler. That is just nonsense. His mother got deported to Haiti.
But you see how like the progression of it was like, okay, they're going to get baby and adopt baby, and that didn't happen anymore. And then they fostered a child somehow. It's not like, oh, we're gonna foster a child. It was this child. They kind of land in the lap and then
And then his mom got deported, so
yeah.
he has no mom now.
But
he's a teenager, though.
He's grown. And then like she finally gets her truck and she's like at a park she's working with one of the younger girls and the younger girl has like a friend that's homeless. And at first she's like kind of like, oh well, he's homeless for a reason. Like let him be homeless. Like don't rock with
I
him.
don't think I got to that.
He's like, he's homeless, whatever. And then like her stuff gets stolen. And she's like, you see, it was the homeless guy. Like I knew it was him. And then you find out it wasn't the homeless guy.
not.
And of course now it opens up a wound. And then she's now very sensitive to all homeless people. And then one of her friends used that she.
I don't remember the homeless thing. I just remember, the lady who was a felon.
Oh yeah, her friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
And she mentioned it, and somebody was.
So, can you guys tell me where the story is going
I
overall
don't
for
know.
the show?
It's
It's
stopped a
so
long time ago.
it's so far from where they began.
So, why y'all keep watching?
I don't
It's a
watch
good-
it. It's the
I do.
wife.
It's a
Oh,
good
okay.
show.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't
If
know.
you don't know where it's going, how's it good?
It's a good show because I don't know where it's going. How are we gonna land?
So,
Yeah.
you just like to have it
I
on.
mean, like I said, it's been a long time since it came out. I forgot actually about it to this moment. But
It's a bad TV.
I don't say it's bad.
It started good.
That's strong.
But network TV, again, we talked about it. You have 20 episodes a season.
It happens.
How many seasons in are there?
Probably 3 or 4.
You know, that's a ridiculous amount of
Look,
content
that's-
with no real storyline.
Like, because the main character died in the first episode. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very far from where they started. Extremely far.
And nobody's life is that sad. I don't care.
Yeah.
No one. I don't care. I know some people who got some bad. But
I mean,
that's,
when the wheelchair came in for me is where we took a turn.
is that bingo? You done the
And even
the
that
sadness bingo?
somehow
But it made sense, and
They
then
mix it in, and they
because there's certain parts of it that are like
you have to knead it.
like the storyline with Rome, his character. I really enjoy Rome.
Yeah, I do.
You know, he develops and all that. You got to see what happens with Big Rome.
No. Why?
Because I need to,
And then
I'm done.
it's
That's why I never watched the finales, I guess.
yeah, you do network though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's what happened with Scandal, which we started watching again
Why?
because we want to be mad. I'm also watching How to Get Away with Murder, and
never
season
watched that.
2 is tough. Season 1 was so good, and then season 2 is like I'm like dragging. It's been taking me months to get through season 2.
That's why I never fell for Shondaland and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Look at what happened to it on Netflix. They had that one show where everybody loved the European whatever style. The main guy people love left. Like, come on, it'd be good for a moment, but come on, man.
But
Let's be
all
honest.
But all the shows like that, like
No,
like I said,
not all.
Well, most.
You
like
saw
I-
Last of Us?
The Last of Us, no. I said most. Like I'm saying, like we talked about me watching The Wire. Started with a bang. At some point in the middle, it got a little and then it ended whatever.
But the story was still the story, but
Yeah. And you know, it's just a thing. Like at some point, either somebody's gonna quit and you gotta replace a writer, and they gotta figure some stuff out. Like the BMF right now is. So you just
I'm not,
come on,
I
Bim.
stopped.
I just need you to watch it just so you
Because-
can understand what I'm saying, so we can talk about
Nah,
it.
because if I'm being honest, the first season wasn't even that good. They killed off the best person, the girl,
I know, but
and I'm cool.
I just need you to watch one episode like near the end, just so we can talk about it.
Nah, it's a waste.
It's wild.
Yo, I appreciate
to the book-
I appreciate high art.
Oh,
I appreciate high art.
all right, Kanye.
I appreciate high art. Darren.
Gaga don't know about cameras. But yeah, I mean, there.
I'm picky.
So we're gonna get the strawberry crunch shake
Yes, we are.
from McDonald's.
Yes, we are. Guys, make sure you follow us on social media.
Do it.
Do it.
PLS.
Yo, now, matter of fact, turn off your phones. Get off of social media.
Okay.
This is
all
Bim.
Here we go.
Get off of social media. Take them on. Go outside. The weather's getting nice. Look at the stars. Listen to the birds. Go outside. Put your phone down.
And then
After you listen to podcasts.
Yes. And then when you pick your phone back up, make sure you follow us on social media platforms, PLSDELTHIS on Twitter, the same handle. Check out our website, PLSDELTHIS.com. We can see information about us. Make sure you check out our website and our YouTube channel. We before we recorded tonight, we played. I challenged Bim. I'll leave it there. Hopefully you'll see it and laugh. And,
No, you can say what you challenged me to.
Oh yeah, so I challenged Bim to guess that song type
Name
of game.
that tune.
Name that
God,
tune.
Dare?
Guess that song. Name that tune. Sorry, did we talk about the name?
Jen hosted. She did a great job.
She did a
Thank
great
you.
job. Yes. To see all the details on that, check it out our YouTube and they'll be on our website. That's all I got for that.
No, I think we Gucci.
There was
No,
so much
it's-
stuff I was gonna talk about, and now I don't have.
So-
I didn't do any of it.
Talk about
I don't.
it.
I don't even know.
April 1st is upon us.
Oh, April Fool's Day! Happy April Fool's Day!
Mm-hmm.
I wore Air Maxes today because it's the end of Air Max month.
It is starting to be nice outside.
Yeah, sort of, kind of. Every Saturday has sucked for like weeks and weeks.
So what do we do at this age? I know what you do. You got kids. You go apple picking and stuff. But like,
No,
at
that's
this-
in the fall.
Oh yeah, that's right. What do you do? What do you pick in the spring?
Nothing.
Boogers,
Oh boy.
wedgies.
I'm
but-
coaching a soccer team. That's about it.
But you outside. You got allergies?
No.
Good. God bless. You a good man. You a healthy man.
I wouldn't say healthy, but yeah.
But you don't gotta worry about the elements. I can't be outside. I get all sniffly.
No.
Still
I'm a
alive.
for real nerd.
Yeah, I popped Claritins, and yesterday was the first day I had to do it. I got a headache.
Thankfully,
Because you like to hang outside too.
Yeah, a little bit, not a lot, but yeah, like I had a headache, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I don't even know if it's from allergies or not. I be looking up allergy forecasts on my phone to see if it jumped a little bit. I'm like, all right, so no.
Pollen count high. Close the windows.
Yeah.
Close the windows.
So yesterday was tree pollen, but nothing else. And I'm like, that's
dumb.
dumb like a butt.
Are you dumb?
So I seen this page called The Christie Show on Instagram. Post, what are y'all starting to dislike more and more the older you get?
Who's Christy?
Somebody.
Okay.
What am I starting to dislike the older I get?
More and more the older you get. She gave a bunch of examples in her caption. Would you
Can I
like to
hear something? Yeah.
Sure. ugly couples giving marriage advice on podcasts.
Let's go. Can I follow her? Where's Christy?
Ugly couples giving what?
Giving marriage advice on podcasts.
I was gonna say single people giving those kind of advices on Instagram, but that's fine. Go ahead, I like this.
That's funny.
Pet owners taking their dogs everywhere is disgusting and
Home
unsanitary.
Depot.
I
What are you
can't
doing?
stand it. I can't. In the supermarket is when it kills me.
a support dog. Okay.
Support these.
I knew it.
Oh,
I wish I had called you saying that.
Support these.
Mm-hmm.
He's so
It's
dope.
been a while since you said like.
These something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he got so excited.
These hibernated nuts are out.
I love it.
Parents with no control of their children.
That does bother. That's,
Big time.
Oh, okay. I know it bothers me.
Hairstylists who make you wash your own hair. That shit irritates me when I see posts like that.
I can't relate.
It's like, you go get your hair braided or whatever. I get it.
I don't know this.
You go
You
get your
about to
hair,
go to your mama and you wash your hair, yo?
or you're gonna get your hair flat ironed or something. And these hairstylists, as they call themselves, they've learned from YouTube University, will put on the caption all these things that they charge extra for, and it'll be like, you must come with your hair already washed. Then what are you doing?
The game's messed up, dog. Oof.
What are you doing? It's really bad. People being outside. Unorganized stores. That also drives me literally insane. High gas prices. When people put filters on their kids. Restaurants.
Filters like
Instagram, they put a picture of their kid and they post it with a filter.
Okay.
hey yo, I'm gonna delete everything. I swear.
Restaurants making you buy a bottle to sit at a table. People overcooking vegetables. Lines of any kind.
I thought she was gonna come with some more heat.
That's a solid list, though.
Something that's always bothered me
Let's
is
go there.
people with newborns outside
Tell me
with
more.
their newborns. So I don't know if it's just like our culture. You don't take the baby out for the
That does
first,
irritate me. You're right.
yes, for like 40 days or so. And kills me when I see a
Yeah.
parent. Now I understand. I try to be understanding. Like, okay, maybe you have nobody else at home and you can't leave the baby home and you got to be out and about. But if your child is like 2 weeks old and you have them outside, no hat, no booty, no nothing to cover, the chest is all out, the baby's cheeks are red. Why is your child out? Please.
to go get Starbucks.
It drives me in. My biggest pet peeve is that.
And you like, I got experience, so y'all are bugging.
Oh man, when Alexis was born, like in November, and it was cold, and if we had to go, like we had to bring her to the doctors, she was. But you didn't even know there was a child. You only knew there was a carriage, blanket, hat, coat. The child sweating. That's fine.
And it's also, you can tell if the baby's out someplace. If you see at a doctor's office, like, okay, they had no choice.
Right.
But if you see the baby at like Food Truck Friday,
Oh
you're
man, what are you doing?
like you didn't have to come. You didn't have to come.
You
here.
did not.
It's like the dog. They treat the dog like the baby. That's why the dog go everywhere. When the baby's born, it's like, well, I have to leave the house.
I have to.
Well, the baby's coming with me.
I can't leave Oliver by himself.
This man said,
It's Oliver, the $5,000 stroller.
Oliver and the baby in the same stroller.
Yo, for real.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yo, is that a thing? Because I feel like if it's not, it should be. We should make a lot of money.
I'm sure if we Google it, we'll see that it's probably a very popular
Dog baby combo stroller.
Absolutely.
I'm looking it up.
Absolutely. I did it again.
Good job, Dim. I'm really proud of
Dog
I'm going to throw up after
baby.
this.
He's gonna say bad.
I'm going to projectile vomit words when this thing is over.
Yeah, dog baby stroller combo.
Of course it exists.
That's
This is
not-
America,
you.
Jack.
It's not surprising.
Stroller with
surprising at
dog
all.
compartment.
See?
What else? What else like bothers me?
One thing I never thought I'd say, rap music.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that.
I barely listen to rap, and I realize it every day when I listen to music. It's either Afro beats, reggae, R&B.
Speaking of that, I met with Ray.
Which way?
Ray Vanity Ray.
Hey, where you see him at?
I'm DJing his wedding. He's getting married.
Get that. Congrats, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
And he was asking for you.
Where's he at, man?
He's still doing this thing out in somewhere. But he made it him and his fiance made it a very good point. No new rap. He said it. We want R&B, pop, hip hop, Afro beats. No new rap.
Yeah, when I was doing the songs for the game, I was like, it has to be rap up to like 2004.
I never thought I'd be like
I'm happy
this.
to hear, because I feel like you will try to listen to new rap.
Because
stopped.
of Dylan.
No, not even. Don't listen to rap.
But I'm saying when you did,
Yeah,
it'd be like you guys were listening together to kind of like just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he would play stuff and I'd like hear it. Some of them I would like pick up, but like on my own when I like, oh, so and so came out with an album. All right, let me give it a try. Then I get like halfway, and it'd be artists that like I listened to years ago, but they'll put out a new joint. I'm like, man, do I want to hear this? Yo, my op, da 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 da. Da. Man,
You know
I'm
who's
cool.
good for a
I'm
sneaky
cool.
good album who actually just dropped one this week? Jim Jones. He did an album with Hitmaker.
Hit Boy, right? Hit Boy.
Hitmaker.
Hitmaker? Yeah, Berg. Oh, you know what? Oh no, Berg and Hit Boy got beef. That's what it was.
Also, I didn't know that Hitmaker was Young Berg until like 2 weeks ago.
Stop it, really?
I was like, what?
Excellent rebranding.
Yes.
Excellent rebranding.
Somebody who deserves whatever pay they got for that.
Yeah, but I don't care, man. Rap. I'm cool.
But they're kind of like the Elephant Man album with the dancehall that just came out. It's rare, but there's some out there.
I think the beef is the lyrics.
I'm saying it's rare, but there's some good stuff out there. But you gotta like.
It's a lot of digging. A lot of digging. And I try to rely on like other hip hop listeners to say, "Oh, yeah, this is," but that don't even happen anymore. Like maybe
no one
'cause
listens to a whole album anymore.
that makes me very sad. Also, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I think it's because I'm getting to a stage where life was a lot fun, or these experiences were so much more fun at this time. When you're in that environment or in that space now, you don't get the same feeling.
Do you think it was fun because we were younger?
No,
You know, because young people are trying to replicate what we had.
exactly.
Okay.
And the young people that I talk to, again, when I say URI, they don't party. The music doesn't allow for it. And it started, again, I try to pinpoint what happened. I'm an analyst,
The
right?
hookah?
No, cell phones. Camera phones,
yeah,
rather.
yeah.
Because we were in the club with cell phones, but we weren't posting anything, right? So you only got to have fun with who was around you. You didn't have to worry unless somebody saw you. You just had fun. You got
We
to
actually
dance.
would make fun of the person who seemed like they were trying to use their phone but having
Right.
a Bluetooth in their ear.
Exactly.
Like you can't even
You look
use that
silly.
in the phone in the club.
You look silly.
You look dumb.
You look dumb like a booty in
Right.
2023.
So to me, dancing and good music and good company was where I have fun outside. If I go outside now and there's hookah, decent music,
No.
and like
Music
I'm
sucks.
already I don't want to go. So it's not so music. It's the same with the old. I won't even go back to buying CDs or tapes. Forget that. Even when just a dope album came out that you could stream, you were hyped to put on. When Kanye was doing the the Fridays, oh man, when he was dropping songs every Fridays. Not the gospel. It was before he came out with the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy album. Good Music Fridays. Good Music Fridays. We were looking forward to every Friday to see what song he was going to put out. One joint was Most Def and Cole and da-da-da. This one was Devil with Blue Dress. Before we heard Push on it, it was something to look forward to and became a moment when the album came out. It was still during streaming, but it was like, whoa, we waited, and it's actually dope. All of us together enjoying it. I can't remember the last time.
And that's why the Elephant Man was so refreshing to me because same thing with dancehall. We don't have that good dancehall that makes people go, oh, let me go dance.
Yeah.
You know, even when I've gone out and they play new dancehall, I'm like, what is this noise? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make me want to move. But this,
Yeah, no.
and I was like nervous with Ellie because I think the last thing he tried to put out, I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, give it a chance. It's got that right tempo. We were playing it before we started recording. And if we can get more artists to just go back to what they were doing a little bit, I know they got to evolve, but like, let's not reinvent the wheel every time.
But I think I don't think that happens again with dancehall the way we saw it because
There's no way it can.
no, we in a weird way the internet helped to propel a lot of that music. But then when a lot of people figured out, oh, I could just get on a rhythm and put it out, then it just again oversaturated and destroyed it. The artists who were killing it would get pushed back because somebody else would just do it faster. So it's
Got it.
man, it makes me sad because I look for it. Even the Ellie joint, it made me hype. But then I'm like, if I go out, I'm not gonna hear a set that sounds like that. So what's the point? All very depressing, and that's what it's like to get old, kids. You hate everything.
You get off my lawn.
Anything else frustrating to you before we go?
Yeah, Home Depot is no longer carrying my grass seed. I'm very peeved.
Oh man, we gotta get some grass seeds. I just noticed where we need to get some planting going.
Yeah. So other than that, all is peachy.
Well, I'm annoyed because Seeking Brother Husband just started.
She keeps these things going.
Seeking brother husband.
So it's just like seeking sister wife naturally, but with a woman who has multiple husbands. And it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Of course, it's ridiculous.
It's more ridiculous.
It's even more ridiculous
because
than,
I don't even believe that. I don't believe
I'm like,
that.
they make, and now I'm not trying to be sexist or whatever, but it'll probably be sexist, and I apologize in advance
Bring
if it
it.
is.
Bring it. Come.
I am attracted to people who are confident in themselves.
Mhm.
And these men seem to not have a backbone.
Can't if you're gonna be in that situation.
So it's like, oh, well, yeah, we were married 12 years, and then she said she cheated on me, and so we spent 2 years talking about it. I'm sorry, what?
I'm not saying anything.
Either you forgive them or you don't, but you don't spend 2 years talking
I've done
about it,
enough.
You can swear all you
trying
want now.
trying to figure out what
Come
it
on,
is that
get it
they
out.
need.
Keep
And
going.
then after the 2 years of conversation, he realizes that women have needs, and so he let her get a boyfriend. So now they have different bedrooms in the house. He has his own room. She has a room that she sleeps in with her second husband, who she's been with for 10 years now.
Oh dear.
Wait.
Her first husband she's been with
going.
26 years.
Keep going.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna swear.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not. I don't care. This ain't me.
So now you're with this guy for the last 10 years, and now you're telling both of them you're going dating.
Wait. Say what?
She wants to go dating some more. So the more recent of the two husbands is upset because he's like, well, now you're gonna sleep in a bed with somebody else in a different room, and I'm gonna be over here where you're supposed to be at. And I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Right.
Because you gotta have some kind of like, I don't know.
Jen, but do you see what's happening? They just have to make stuff up to put on TV. Don't watch this stuff, Jen. Come on, man.
I have to for the culture.
She said I have to. It's my
My
responsibility.
job,
Fine.
but it's terrible.
It's gone.
It's on TLC if anyone wants to watch it.
Oh, Jen. Before we go,
Oh, cool.
I want to go on a date with you.
Uh-oh. Hey, man, I'm out.
I want to go try. I want to go. No, nothing like that. I want to try Yas chicken.
Oh, sorry. That's what I meant to tell you. I already tried it.
I went there.
Oh, damn.
And why you ain't invite me, yo? That's what
Why
you
didn't
get.
you invite me?
Because I'm pretty sure
I
you,
went with
wasn't-
my
you
son.
didn't want to go.
Why wouldn't I want to go?
I don't know.
It's chicken sandwiches
Hey,
made by
guys.
Asians. You know I mess with that.
There's a recipe for success.
Yeah. What you mean? What you mean? Yes, chicken.
Yes, that's all I've been saying every time I come and grab it. Yeah,
Yeah, marketed to blacks, made by Asians.
yeah.
That's how they roll.
That is a good formula right there.
So, all right, so you went. So
Yeah.
what do you...
Me and Dylan went. We got 2 sandwiches. One that had the mac and cheese. I took the pill. And the other one was the OG, I believe. We weren't sure about the sauce. My son doesn't do sauce on his, so we got on the side, the Yas sauce. That is delicious sauce. It is very delicious. The chicken was cooked well. Now, here's the problem. They're very busy. So place your order first. They don't really give an accurate time, but place the order, go pick it up. The line was ridiculous
See, when I went, the line was short.
I need to
because
go.
you ain't got no job.
And I think...
Ask her what time she went.
And I think...
Hey, Judd.
I don't even know.
Just-
I went
just-
with Darling. He
It was
got a job.
117.
It was like on a Friday.
The morning show just ended.
It was on a Friday at like... it was Friday at 2 p.m. actually. I remember.
That's like me coming back from lunch.
Right.
And I think they overcooked. So the stuff wasn't good. The waffles were terrible. Oh.
You got waffles?
Because I wanted to get the little doughboy bite things, but they were
Okay.
sold out. So I was like, all right, next sweet thing they have is waffles. And it wasn't good.
That's risky.
And it was
man.
very expensive.
It is pricey.
So I'm
Yo.
never going back there again.
Prices is up, man. They on Thayer Street. You see what it looks like now. The rent for those places got to be through the roof. You got to pay for it somehow.
Nah.
I wanted to try it. I figured.
You should.
Yeah.
So then you know what you're
But I'm
missing.
hearing very mixed reviews. Like you said, it was very good. You said it was awful.
Yeah, you,
I wouldn't say awful, but I wouldn't do it again.
yeah. It's I enjoy the taste of it. The sauce is good. The bread to chicken ratio is a little wild though. Like they don't give a thick enough bread to hold all that.
chicken.
Yeah, so it gets a little messy.
The masa, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bread has to hold up to the sandwich. It has to. But yeah, I thought the flavors were there.
Yeah, the flavor was okay.
And I will be the third. 2 out of 3.
I got chicken tenders.
Of course. She ain't even get something you can really judge the place. I got chicken tender and waffle.
Because
And the waffle.
Because on the Instagrams they had these big ass chicken tenders. I'm like, yo, those look mad good. I'm gonna get some of those. And then I got them. I'm like,
Yes.
Jen, yes. Jen, I can't say that I've like looked at a restaurant like picture and go, the chicken tenders look.
Nope.
Mwah.
do you know what they look like though?
No, but
Alright, I'm gonna show you
but,
later.
But I'm not. What?
I'm gonna show you. You gotta understand what I'm saying.
All right, cool.
Yo, I just learned yesterday where the tender was if you break down the chicken.
I just know what they look like raw.
breast?
I thought it was just the breast cut up.
Yeah.
Nah,
it's a
there's
certain
actual
part.
tender. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So each chicken yields just 2. So Jen killed mad chickens for his stupid little
Stupid
orders.
tender. Chicken's all that.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, Jen is finding that. I guess we can.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Give me 1 second, Darren. I got you right now.
She likes dead air. Look at it.
I like that air, but I cannot lie. Yo, Masked Singer came on today, and they had asked me who they had open up the
don't
show.
want to.
It was an 80s themed show, and so they had somebody come and rap their song. It's a rap song.
Rap there. So.
It better not be Sir Mix-a-Lot.
No, but it might as well have been.
Is it a single act or a
Who they
solo
get?
act?
One
or
person
You said from the 80s?
from the
A
80s
rap.
rap song.
Biz Markie.
No, he's
He
dead.
passed, man.
Oh, fuck.
Damn. It wasn't Run DMC.
It wasn't Ice T, was it?
Ice-T is busy.
It's not LL Cool J. He wouldn't do it.
No.
I'm
They-
running out
they-
of rappers.
they might-
It's not.
They said the show was
80s
80s,
rap.
but maybe he was from the 90s, but probably the 80s.
Or is Skio? I wish I was a little bit.
No,
taller.
that's a good guess,
Oh,
though.
all right. That would have been ill if they did that.
Skilo.
Can you give us one more hint?
His name.
Did we get a year when the song came out?
I'm gonna Google. 1 second.
Because it got to be a one-hit wonder.
You said 90s rapper, but 80s? 80s theme?
80s.
Is it somebody we respect?
That's a good
That's
question.
right.
It's 1989.
I can take out a chunk of people.
Oh, he's British. Oh, of course.
Oh, Slick Rick.
Nope. I knew.
Ooh, that was a good guess though. Good job.
You would never think this person was British. Young MC.
Oh.
Bust a move. You want it. Dum, dum, dum. You got it.
But you support these shows.
No, it was just on TV because Family Feud had just ended, and then they started the next episode, and I was getting ready to come here, so I didn't change the channel.
Family Feud is on Fox.
Yes, the one I watched, 7 to 8
The
p.m.
one I watch.
I know he's syndicated, so he might be on other channels at a different time. I don't know, but I watched 7 o'clock on Fox.
We gotta get you a job.
He said that
No,
yesterday.
no.
He was like, "You're acting mad unemployed right now. You need to go back to work." It's not my fault because I made greens yesterday. Like, come on, bro.
You made like collard greens? How were they?
They were good.
How long it took?
Not that long. Cause I went to Shaw's and they had the bag kind. I never tried the bag kind before. I just like blasphemous feeling. But I'm like, for a random Tuesday, they was like for cheap. I was like, all I gotta do is get some smoked turkey and some chicken broth and shit. Like, yeah.
You ain't tell me how long it took, man. I never made it before. I don't
It
know.
was probably like 2 hours.
Oh, okay, that's involved. Yeah.
He was like, "When did you make this?" I was on the phone with you when you got home. I was like, "Yeah, I was cooking."
I bet he beat it down though. The greens. All right, end this, man. That was to you, Darren.
Bye.
Good job, guys. Yo, Jen.
Damn, stupid.
Jen, you gotta get.